all day. Hello, Night City. Hello and welcome. Oh, man. I think today's going to be a good day. I only have about 90 minutes. First, we have to get up on that horse. Second, I have to text my friend groups. Enjoy. My headphones don't want to connect. There we go. We gotta get some aggro music to lead us off to the next part. We're gonna listen to just the straight up Borderlands 2 a combat music. How about that? Can I crossfade these? Maybe. All right. Let's hop right into it. Oh yeah, the Borderlands music. How is everyone doing today? Let me make sure my chat box is all set up in the right spot. All right, we got Mono Black Demons. We have Spaceship Death Knight. I just saw this shit pop up in the meta. Are you kidding me? This deck is sick. I think one of my all-time favorite moments playing Hearthstone was the Brawl. Right before, let's see, what set was it? The Space set. The Space set. The Great Dark Beyond. This could be a Gorehound kill. Usually this is the Simic deck. That's the Reanimator deck. That brings back all its weenies. In this matchup for Death Knight, we're going to be playing a little control. There's nothing crazy there. Let me get this angle a little bit nice. Get all those paintings in the background. Deep Cavern Bat. I think that's usually worth a cut down. I'll let you surveil. Goes to the bin almost definitely. You can see my hand. You know I'm going to use my Nowhere to Run on something probably next turn. Over here, we're just going to hero power. I think we're going to pretty much slow roll this game. Next turn, we might even go for the Sanguinian Infestation. I feel like that's usually a pretty good choice. We have a nice control hand. They only have 3 cards. This is the Reanimator deck, though, so I think what I do is I hold, like, Nowhere to Run or whatever the fuck Amalia is doing these days. This is a pretty safe. Do I even burn resources on shit like this? I feel like I have too many resources not to burn it on shit like that. We could go with Soulbound Spire over here. Not terrible. Then that ramps nicely, or leads nicely into the other one. Let's get a Unholy Annex. Are cards gonna win us this matchup? Will Dreams win us this matchup? I feel like Dreams might win us this matchup. We can snipe the payoffs, right? We get rid of Ellis Core. And we get rid of Amalia. Next, end turn. No matter what, I will fire a kill spell at your end step. Over here, we're going to coin Sanguinian Infestation. Scarab Keychain is not bad. I have 9 cards in my hand. I'm going to go 9 cards, go up to 10 cards. Swing at me with the 1/1. Alright, alright. We're just going to know where to hide. They could have a reanimation spell, but I don't think that's how they roll. I think they just wait for the mass reanimation. Over here, they have the Raise the Past. I think I have to hold up Unstoppable Slasher. But they don't have a second land. I don't really want to bank on them not having a second land. They're color screwed, so they could get the wrong land. Otherwise, I don't think I would make this play. Yeah, so tonight is Brookland. I'll be playing a little CEDH at Brookland. If you're watching the stream, you're invited. You know how it goes. But also, if you're watching the stream, you're probably going to be there anyways. We're being real. We could just develop some bodies. Deep Cavern Bat gets us the Raise the Past. I wish we could do something about this Hinterland Sanctifier. I don't even know it's going to be worth it for me to burn a Shelly's Edict. I'll just throw it out. It's going to be the Gorehound or the Helpful Hunter, but whatever. We have to thin the herd, stabilize on board. That is our goal. We have to cull the herd. This is actually not a bad Wild Pyromancer angle. We just burn a board wipe right now. And then we develop a Geomancer. Sure. It is a 2-drop, which we like. No block. I think it's Big Demon time. And my 1/1 is good to attack. It has lifelink, so that's okay. We're gonna get a little bit more life gain off of this Unholy Annex. That is good. Over on this side, the Vampiric Blood's pretty easy. I could also Defense Crystal. Let's Vampire Blood for a card first, and then we can Defense Crystal. Okay, we're jerking it over here. Mudflat Village. Sure. Bloodletter? Every day we stray closer to lethal. I think we go for the 2-turn lethal. I can shoot the Sheriff a Hinterland Sanctifier or this, likely this Amalia. Because I don't think they're going to have flyers for my next Bloodletter of Aquazot's next turn. So I think the Bloodletter next turn is my kill spell. How I actually win the game. Over here, we're going to go Vampiric Blood and Orbital Moon. No, we don't have an Orbital Moon target. My bad. That would have been really nice. But we could also launch the Starship and Orbital Moon it. Next 2 damage. Sure. Now I have another piece of removal in my hand. Vampire Scout. Not... Vampire Scout, i.e. not an outlaw. Not an outlaw, excuse me. Do I want more debris on the board? This is a beast, not an undead. I think we rip a Corpse Explosion. I think we go here. Defeat it. Ellis Ilcor, resolve. Have it or you don't. You know what? I do think I just kill Amalia here. No war trigger. Nowhere to hide. Alright, here is the Corpse Explosion that I have been talking so much about. Then we end turn here. Next turn is probably launch the Starship. Guiding Figure, Orbital Moon. That's the play. That is the move. Alright, first win of the new season for me in Magic Arena. Maybe. I do not think I have played any others, to be quite honest. Alright. Going back to standard ranked. Now, do we Exodar, Guiding Figure, Orbital Moon? Summon a minion with cost equal to this minion's attack. So why don't we Exodar? We are against Hunter. And I kind of want to just gain a boatload of life, right? We just gain 20 life and lap ourselves to the bank. I'm going to give my 10-12 lifelink in addition. Oh, what a sick low roll. All right. Wow, that is the actual lowest roll. Motherfucker, literally anything else. Do we Dreams here or wait for the cut down? I think they're going to play something hasty. Yeah, what I really want to do is kill the 2-drop Exile card advantage engine. +2/+0. If I cut down and then they Monstrous Rage, becomes a 2/2, becomes a 2/4. So I resolved this one. They have priority. I can take 3 and be fine. Okay. But you have no board now. So I'm like less scared about this. I don't think... Okay, this deck might actually be a Ceaseless Expanse deck. Ceaseless costs way too much mana for me to be scared of it. I'm just going to try to reduce the max health of my opponent. Scamp is fine. I'm just going to cut down this fucker. Have a buffer it or you don't. I don't care. It's a 2/2. Next turn we can Deep Cavern Bat. I mean, or fuck it, really. Ah, if I had 2 Black Pips, I would double Dreams. But I can't, so I think I Bat. They can sack this to deal 1 damage to the Bat, that's fine. They could do it in response if they really wanted. Getting rid of shock forces a trade here, or sacking your fanatical. Plus, I just chump block with my dude. We gotta get rid of that card every time we see it. We have a lot of damage on board. Life gain for both of these decks pretty nuts. I think we just chill Fallen for a card. Only one Vampiric Blood in the deck. How big is this now? It's just a 3/2. We don't need to fuck with it. It's gonna have trample anyways. This saves me 1 life. Versus giving shock back, which saves less life. Unfortunately, I saw my opponent's hand off of the... Oh my god. We have life gain? Anoint is perfect here. No attacks. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Does Hunter have another goddamn... Oh my god, we're doing the Hunter combos again? Oh, Hunter OTKs rather? The fuck? Yeah, I die. Whatever. Same shit, different day? Okay, so you have a mountain in hand. So I just hold up Shoulder's Edict. Or fuck it, we just drop it now. You don't have a death trigger. Yeah, because I don't want you to tap it. Do you have a dude? Do you have a person to play? Though it would not appear so. Bloodletter? I don't know how you get past the 2/4 except with Monstrous Rage. So you need a creature and Monstrous Rage to deal with them. Welcome to whoever just joined. Today we're playing Standard and Standard. It's my first time touching the ladder since the new season. Appears I've clicked on Hearthstone one too many times at the wrong moment. No, let's make this little banner at the top a little smaller. Realize it was blocking some stuff. And I'm just gonna make my ticker at the top a little bit faster. All right. We are up against Kerrigan, Demon Hunter. Terrible cards in my opening hand. Give me Scarab Keychain. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We love Scarab Keychain. So if you're not familiar with Hearthstone, this card discovers a 2-cost card. So I have a chance of looking at either a Death Knight card or a neutral card. I feel like Battlefield Necromancer is a really nice snowball card. This deck doesn't make nearly as many corpses as other decks. This deck doesn't make as many corpses as other decks. But it seems to be just fine. Alright, let's see what we steal. See? We're against Azorius Omniscience. We scoop to that. After looking at the stats against Azorius Omniscience, if you just cast a fucking unstoppable slasher, you have still an under 50% chance to win the game. Right now, it's like one of the absolute most polarized matchups, I think. Which is why I don't think that, like, bringing... I don't have great faith in bringing, like, Mono Black to an event, if I'm being real. I feel like Azorius Omniscience is not, like, a super expensive deck. Get rid of the fucking Quarry Steel Cutter. Let's go. That's why we play Dreams. Dreams of Steel and Oil. He dreams again. I think we do. I recognize how greedy that was, and I almost stand by it. But my logic is, what am I going to do? Hold it for turn 5? Here we get card advantage. They could flood bomb my thing, and then I have a creature, so. Yo, in my opinion, they should add Culling the Weak to standard. Did they do nothing? Okay. We're in a slow matchup. But my leeches are slowly ticking away at max health. Hearthstone has max health. If you look up here where my cursor is, my opponent right now has 27 max health. From my leeches. My beautiful leeches. Whatever I play is going to get Flood Mod. Or Burst Lightning. I could probably just suffocate this. But I think I need to hold my really nice removal for... Yeah, I think they're going to get rid of this no matter what. Come on, the least you could do is give me a kill spell. What the hell? What the hell? What the hey? Yep, we just hero powered this down. My opponent is now losing 4 max health per turn. Your max health is now 23. Before this game is over, I will make your life total 20 like this game of Magic right next to me. Holy shit, I have not played against the StarCraft 4. Dude, look at this shit. It's so cool. I want to click on the Hydralisk Den. Oops. Probably put it right about there. Bloodletter. I can't believe you tapped out. Why would you? Another 4 off the top? Just skimming their life total. What's going on over here? When in doubt, Ancient of Yore. I think we've learned that from the meta pretty well. I'm at 9 cards. I'll go up to 10 cards. I don't really want to go up to 10 cards. I think I can just throw down the Guiding Figure. Guiding Figure can trigger itself, too. So if Guiding Figure is attached to the... or becomes part of the Defense Crystal... Okay, I have not seen this deck before. Maybe this is what the new version of trying to, like, spam these Arcanite Defense Crystals has turned into. That's, like, a way slower list. Honestly, it's, like, a pretty engaging list to play against, if I'm being real. They have an Into the Floodmaw. But I have an Archfiend. I think I play just 2 creatures. We keep it simple. We keep it simple. I'm gonna suffocate this motherfucker. Sorry, Ysera. Alright, we move to combat. Bloodletter gets bounced. La 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 la. Or we just keep up blockers. Or we move to end step. If you don't blood... Flood mod the Bloodletter! Oh, we're at silver. Okay, this all makes sense again. I have no death rattles. We'll vamp blood. We will just vamp blood again. Just cycle some cards, get to an insurmountable advantage. Now, this deck in Hearthstone is all about that insurmountable advantage. I'm all about insurmountable advantage, non-deterministic combos. My MO. You just made that fucker... Oh, Paraglide. Cute. This is probably looking at like a kill Jaden angle. Let's bolt the bird. Pretty simple, bolt the bird. We do a main phase so they don't have any defensive spell they can react with. Is there any reason to launch Exodar? I'm having a hard time finding it. Let's just throw down Kill Jaden. Fuck it. We ball. Scarab Keychain. Doomsayer's really good. We only have to spawn, or we only have to survive. So we're probably gonna like Doomsayer. We can even Tyrannix Rex. What the fuck is this? Okay, we steal the ramp. It's mono green. Dreams of Steel and Oil goes hard here. We love that. I see what you're cooking up. We're playing like some like Commander Ramp.exe. How fast can they actually get Tyrannix? They could go turn 2 Glimpse, turn 3 Invasion, turn 4 untap with 6 mana. They've ramped 3 lands. They play land 7. Tyrannix comes out the turn after that. Do we want to... Dude, I think we Slasher here. We just Slasher. I think this could be a win off of a swamp. I don't know if they're going to have any defense for this. Plus, they're going to have to defend. They're going to have to block the Slasher with... I didn't get a land. Who the fuck cares? I don't have enough. Oh my god, Magtheridon is so gross. Doomsayer must be answered. We clear off some of the board. This is like the infinite life gain kind of shit. Man, I really don't have any removal other than Liliana. But that being said, Liliana's pretty good. Alright, that might even just be a scoop. You can't get Tyrannix. Oh, Tyrannix is fucking 7 mana? Yeah, that's fine. It's still only Infect 4. It doesn't have Vigilance, so it doesn't matter too much. Land, Bloodletter, win the game. There we go. Could you hear me spamming spacebar? Right, Tusk Piercer. What are we fishing for with Tusk Piercer? Dude, I'm waiting for Hearthstone to get an opposition agent, right? Wow, gold tier 4. That was pretty easy to get to. I like the catch-up mechanic, basically, for that. That costs 4 or less. It has to cost 4 or less and have a death rattle. Chillfall and Baron, did we mill it? My ship's going to be too big for that. Man, a corpse explosion goes so hard here. But I think we have to pyro, poison. Then, on our next turn, we go again. But I have my own Fell Hunter. And my max health is 58, so we don't need to give a life link. But why don't we get some more corpses to feed our corpse explosion? Not a great hand, but it's fast. Hopeless Nightmare, okay. I think this is generally... Well, this could be straight discard. If this is straight up discard, I think the move is always to be going after a ramp gameplay. I don't really have a reason to kill it, I don't think. I'll just fucking kill it. Whatever. Discard one swamp, but we're not going to make a habit of it. Plus, next turn, I'm going to Unholy Annex. Wow. Black-white? Do we lose to get lost? A little bit. Do I have another option? No, not really. We just rip it, have it or you don't. Next turn, Swamp Bloodletter. Oh, no get lost. I would actually really enjoy playing Warzone, probably in the current meta. 9-3. The Corpse Explosion. That should not kill Magtheridon, but never say never. And then I think we're just ripping whatever we draw. For a little bit, at least. Next turn, Shelly's, like, not bad. Get rid of. Yeah, I think I get rid of this. I'd rather play against Sholdred than another bounced, what's it called? Another bounced Hopeless Nightmare. Shelly is fine. Ow. Fucking rude. 7-7, I could get like 14 life. Illidari is too good here. Just have to rip that. I think they're trying to get me to overextend into their own ceaseless expand. That's what I think is happening right now. Here comes the strategic betrayal. Next turn's the Bloodletter, so at least I'm not exiling my Bloodletter. Oh, it's their whole ass graveyard? Dude, I respect that shit. Man, it seems like there's so much exile in like every meta in Magic. No one wants you to have a graveyard anymore. Wow. Aggro GG. Alright, so that was bad mulligan, but I don't know. Every time I run into mono red with a mulligan like that, it is so thoroughly wrecked. I think this is the ceaseless angle. I am up 8-8 on my demons. Now I want to be very clear, what's about to happen is they're about to ceaseless expanse of their own. Dude, T1 Dreams. Let's go. I deal with the Corey Steel Cutter because I can't deal with anything later. God, if only Anoint said Creature or Enchantment. Dude, I bet we get an Anoint with Affliction that can hit, like, enchantments at some point. In, like, 10 sets. Alright, you trying to buff this thing? Dude, they ripped a Corey Steel off the top. They ripped a Corey Steel off the top. There is no god. No heroes. We Corpse Explosion for 5. Base. Base. This thing is not getting any bigger, but now we have a safe this. We can then Exodar offensively. And then Orbital Moon onto our 10-4. We just go all in. That's just it. We just go all in. Alright. Nowhere to run next turn. They opted not to Stormcatch Mentor. It's interesting. Alright, mate, I still have a 10-1. I rip Archfiend. 64-82. They got me. Alright, so they were absolutely patient enough with their thing, with their Ceaseless Expanse. I cannot say that that was an easy play to make for my opponent, so I respect that. I respect that. Can't be mad about a good play, you know what I mean? Second Archfiend, and we lock you out of the game. If you don't have lethal right now, I'm gonna Bloodlet and win. Enter the Enigma. There's no way you get your stuff big enough for this. You need to have mana open also for an Into the Floodmaw, or else you're dead. Have it or you don't. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Not gonna lie, I think that's the wrong one to hit. Like, why would you do that? Don't you want to just stack up onto one thing to get it over a 6/6? 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3? You have 11 damage on the field. I have 19 life. 12, 13, 14, 15. A Monstrous Rage adds 3, 15, 18. I don't see lethal on the board. Enter the Enigma is fucking bad for me. I'm not holding a dragon. I think we take the Divine Shield. And then it will chain me into a Chill Fallen, which is my Okay. We came up with a plan. We executed it perfectly. What a beautiful day. Mono black flattening aggro. I take back everything I've said about the Preacher of the Schism. I've been needlessly hard on you, Preacher. I'm sorry, not Preacher. Unstoppable Slasher. I've been needlessly harsh on you, Unstoppable Slasher. I thought Preacher was the only way forward. And that's just me being naive. That being said, that 2-drop, that red 2-drop from the new set, that is looking promising as fuck. We drop Ancient of Yore here. Get a little bit of card advantage. I am going to keep ripping games for about the next 20 minutes. And then at 4:40, I'm leaving. I'm going to go to Brooklyn. Today, I'm bringing 4 CEDH decks, I believe. I do not think I'm bringing 5. Wow, Suffocate would go so hard right now. But I think I have to Naked Suffocate. Although these Divine Shields do not need to be answered right away. And then this would save me 7 life. Plus then I have 2 cards to work with. And we have a board clear. We don't really have anything we can't afford to lose, I don't think. But I could prove myself wrong in a heartbeat. Developing a starship piece would be really nice right now. That was the thing that I wanted, probably. I do have 5 corpses now. I'm gonna go Guiding Figure. I think we need to start the starship. Vamp Blood should have been first, but that's okay. I have no other pieces to develop. This isn't going to deal damage to Divine Shield. We just gain 5 more life. And have 1 fewer cards in my hand. I like the Anoint. I think the Anoint is pretty good. We rammed this in over here. And then we suffocate this bad boy. That's nice. Look at that. No answer to the turn 1 Monastery. That sucks, man. We still got to advance starship pieces. Plus, it's going to give more fodder for my corpse explosion, which is nice. These are all problems, but we can hold the Anoint. Ideally to bait them into the Monstrous Rage. I'm just going to get rid of the Drake Hatcher. They can do whatever they want on the Swift Spear. Have fun. Monstrous Rage. Go, go, go. Oh, okay, so you just have nothing. Okay. Sure. Stock up is not bad for me. Corpse Explosion on 6 is almost good enough. Hero Power makes it 7. Goodbye, board. Soulstone. Slasher as a blocker. Then Slasher as a blocker, then Archfiend. Or Archfiend rather than Slasher. We could also put Liliana in there for control. Ideally, this first Slasher trades. I think pretty fundamentally, just in the sideboard, you put in the Creatures of the Schism. Anything that draws cards goes in the sideboard. Oh, and Ghost Vacuum in the sideboard. If Ghost Vacuum was in my main board, I would have strongly different opinions on like graveyard decks, and also Azorius Omniscience, which is a deck that my deck just cannot deal with right now. Not in a pre-board, it can't deal with it. Slasher again. That was probably the Liliana angle. This doesn't have haste, does it? No. Another stock up. I mean, it's a pretty mana-hungry play. I don't think it would be wise to develop Pilljade End right away. This is the Liliana move. I mean, I'm probably still dead, but... That was probably... Maybe it was Archfiend. I don't know. My previous... I guess my Slasher getting Flood mod was pretty much inevitable. Are you gonna return stock up and fucking do it again? All I gotta say is, blue doesn't need all of it. Doesn't need all of it. Something has gone crazy to the music while I had my headphones off. I'm gonna Orbital Halo my 6/8. Get a 5/5 out of it. Oh my fucking god. 6 mana? Make a wish? I discard Swamp. Quality Consecration. It's nifty. I think I'm dead. Give me a taunt. Give me a taunt. No taunt. No taunt. Dead boy. Dead boy. We are gonna block. In fact, we're gonna fucking double block. If you can get up to 6 and kill both, that is chill, dude. Because I'm gonna Archfiend of the Dross, and that is the actual lockout card. Yep. Oh. Oh my god, Archfiend, and I have mana open for the cut down. Dude, this might be the come from behind. This might be it. I have Shoulder's Edict. So this costs 4. I have 6 mana. It costs 4. It's actually costing 5 to make Soulstone into a creature, but it has Vigilance, huh? So now my Soulstone can attack. I leave my Edict at home. I think I need Fiend as a blocker, because the double slasher is going to win next turn anyways. Liliana cut down Kelly's Edict, probably wins. We got there, we got there. It was tumultuous, but we got there. Yes, this shit. Okay. I don't think we tempo on the winter. I think we get rid of a Simulacrum. Because I think Simulacrum is what's actually going to snowball this game. And right now I have a very weak turn 2. I right now have a really nice turn 2. Synthesizer comes out next turn, probably. I just pay the 2 life. We're good. Cut down was really nice there. Slasher is going to be really good. Dude, this actually... Holy shit, this might be a one-shot. What does Oil Deep do? Okay, so they would need to not have a land. And they almost definitely have double pips based on this. Yeah, they have double pips for this Oil Deep. They bounce the Bloodletter. Damn, Simulacrum's so nuts. If I were to build this in paper, maybe the Simulacrum would be my jam. The Mirror Artifact creature seems actually just like super sick. Bloodletter Force Block, is that good? The Death Toucher. I mean, I can't fight through these constructs anyways. Maybe I Unholy Anna. I'm way behind. That is fine with me. Slasher is merely there to go again and again. What's Rogue doing these days? We can look that up. Templar Rogue is very popular. Is that why Ceaseless Expanse is good? Don't mind me. Just a little Dayquil on the side. We have the Poison Breath combo. Holy shit. This deck looks fucking sick. Dude, what the fuck? This deck looks so sick. I'll take that Junker. Boys, I'm dead. Oh, I'm so fucked. One blocker into the big boy. Doesn't matter. Ah! I thought I pressed the button. So now I panic board wipe instead. Alright, we got 5 minutes before I go to Brooklyn. Alright, my deck lineup today. I will be bringing Italy. I will be bringing Celeste Rune Knight. I think Celeste Rune Knight is going to be my new deck. I think I'm bringing Kinnan. Today I'm bringing Big Flips Kinnan. It actually does not seem nearly as good as like copy everything Kinnan. Plus I think Control is actually really good in the CEDH meta. But I'm playing Big Flips because I'm like, yo, Vitali is fun. This is fun too, right? Flipping with Vitali, flipping with Kinnan. You get to play a lot of cool bad cards. Dreams. What are we eating today? Man, this thing is savage. Yeah, we steal the other one next turn. You have a dog shit hand, I'm sorry. Patrick Beastie's not horrible. But then we bat to eat the afterburn. Wow, what a perfect mill. 2 or less, put on the battlefield haste. Is this where you get your little tree thing? Wildfire? That's a pretty interesting card, Breakout. Man, that seems really strong. It tutors to the battlefield? What? Tutor a creature to the battlefield? Just like I used to say in college, so many decks, so little time. We have no wants for this. We have a sick Nowhere to Hide that I feel pretty comfortable main phasing. Gone. Now this 3/3 can start swinging. But we don't want to lose our back. So it's not like I'm going to block anyways. Violent Urge. Going to give the 3/3 double strike. That's whatever. Yeah, come on. Come on. Deal 4 to me. Deal 4 to me. I really want to shoot the sheriff. Shoot the sheriff, slow roll. Bloodletter block. Ah, fuck. That was the slasher block, I think. That's fine. Patchwork Beastie's fine, too. I don't think Gruul has a reanimation spell. I lose to another double strike anyways. So let's just put the Patchwork in front of it. Okay. We can deal with that. Alright, the long con. It's all part of the plan I just made up. This is the corpse explosion. Hero power corpse explosion. All right, and we are done with magic for today. We have climbed all the way from silver 4 to gold 4. Man, that was easy. I honestly don't remember any of these games. I did it all in a delirious flow state. A delirious and successful flow state. Anafenza. Oh my god, can you play Tyam and fucking Brawl? Oh no. All right. In Hearthstone, we went from Bronze 10 to Bronze 2. That's not like that crazy, but oh yeah, yo, what's up? Liam, sorry if I missed that. Yeah, I'm going to Brookland. I live pretty close to it, so I'm leaving right now. Anyways, thank you for checking out the stream. Hope you had a good time. Hope your day is just a little better.